to stoop down because I've lost my stand. I don't know where I've left it. I think it might be one of my camping bags or something like that. You probably all see that I have my gas out. There's a reason for that. I'll show you in a minute. So, there was one thing I needed to get a hold of before, I do my wild camping this year, and the charity walk, which will be to get a heist for the helicopter for the hospital. Now, one of the things you've probably all seen the things I've got: a sofa, I've got the proper bag, I've got the proper tent, I've got most all the good stuff. But there was one thing I didn't have, and it was driving me mad because I had everything else. I do. The thing is, I have one of these things, but it was too big. Now the thing I'm talking about is a gas stove. Believe it or not, inside this box is a small gas stove. It's tiny, but it's way bigger than the one I have that, you've probably seen on the channel before, the square one. Now, it's that the old stove is grand and everything, but the one thing I didn't like about it, you can't turn it down or nothing. It's just full speed, like, and it runs the gas out straight away. But this doesn't. Now, the name of it is Camping Wadio, if I'm pronouncing it right. You should see the sizes. This was only, I think it was €34 or something like that on Amazon. I don't buy off Temu or AliExpress. All my stuff is from Amazon because I've got burnt a few times with Temu. I'm not saying all the stuff is bad, but most of the stuff is not great. So I'll just pull this out and I'll show you what it looks like. I was hesitant at first, wondering if it did work. Obviously, I've tried it out already. And I was worried. I was like, this is as good as this, they say. So, that's the small little boxing that it comes in. And when you get it, it looks like this. And all the wires around it and everything. So what you do, first of all, is pull out these 3 little legs, as I call them. It also holds your pan and everything else on it. Pull out this. Now, this part needs to screw on, like so. And you have to be very careful, make sure it's tight enough. That's good, I think. Now, if you can see in the camera, this piece here needs to slot into here. So, just in case there's people who have never done it before, that's how it works. So you put it on like that. You turn the red dial here, or red bit here. Turn it clockwise, it locks in place then. And then I need to make sure that how do I do this? No, so you have to make sure that you let out enough air. Make sure you go the right way, of course, until you start hearing the gas. There you go. We're going to turn it down a small bit. Look at that, guys. I love that. It's actually too much. Look at that. That is absolutely class. I love that. And what I like about it is that it's compact, and you can put it in your bag and carry it with you. Carry your gas with you as well. The thing is, the gas is light anyway. This is light. And still carrying it away around this big, huge stove. I don't know where the proper one is. It's around there somewhere. But it's grand if you're car camping or you have a camper van or something like that. I have an even better one over here, but I need to get parts for it. I got free from from someone, but only problem is some of the parts were missing. But this is ideal for wild camping. It's so simple. Now I haven't tried any boiling thing with it, but we will for the crack here. I've got my kettle, my trusty camping kettle. Now it's a bit dirty, guys, so don't take any notice of it. There's nobody on the stove, so that's why it's so filthy looking. Sitting on top there now. And we'll wait for it to boil. Shouldn't take long. I'll turn it up a bit. I'm cheating a bit because it's been on the stove all day, so it's gonna boil in no time. But yeah, I'm chuffed with this. I've nearly got everything now that I need for the wild camp exhibition I'm going to be doing. I can actually hear it starting to boil already. Oh, maybe not. You can kind of hear it actually. And the thing about wild camping on the up in the hill, you got abundance of water. Now over here in the South Island, you don't really need to filter the water much, especially if you're getting it from a spring or anything like that. It should be okay, but you can get chlorine tablets, put it in there and make sure that it's safe, like, you know. Also another way of making sure it's safe is off boiling water. Boil your water always, because it gets rid of any parasites or anything like that that's in it. But I'm chuffed with this. Now you've also my other camping thing I got for Christmas. This guy. Now this is perfect for like making a fire or barbecue or anything like that. A bit dirty, I know. I've been using it, but problem is I can't carry this with me if I want to make a fire or anything like that. So, and you have to be careful making a fire, especially in the summertime. You can get in trouble over it. So what I will be doing is, I don't think we're going to need it. All you need to do really is wrap yourself up well and make sure that you're going to be safe, you know. That's another thing I might have to get all of, because I have loads of sleeping bags, but I don't have a 4-season sleeping bag. So I'm going to be looking at them. Now, I have a mattress which is 4-season, and I have, good, thermal pads as well. So I'm okay with that situation, like, but if it's the sleeping bag, I'm kind of caught. Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with my sleeping bags. They're good. They are good. It's just they're only kind of for the summertime. You can't really use them for winter. So there's no there's like a value on them, or how much you get out of it and whatever like that. I don't exactly know how it works, but yeah, I need to get a proper thing at some point. It's kind of one of the only things I need to find now. But we're going to be doing it in the summertime, so I'm not really pushed about it, to be honest. So, yeah. Anyway, that's one of my things. Oh, and another thing I did get, which I haven't shown you all, I got a new multi-tool. This will be coming with me. This is the handiest thing ever. As you can see, there's an axe on it, and there's a hammer. I didn't know this until about a couple of weeks afterwards, what this was. People don't know what it is. It's actually a flint for starting a fire. I've got a better one, as you've all seen on my channel before. It's the one with the wick that you use for, it's great now, it's making the fire straight away. Better than any matches because it lasts for ages. So yeah, as normal on these, you have a knife which is very, very sharp. I cut my finger one day, I didn't even know I could it because it's so sharp. So there's that. There's also a screwdriver, can opener, as you can see, and a file for filing things. You also have pliers, which is really good. I actually think this is better than my other knife. I think you've all seen the other knife, the one I actually lost one day. Oh, and there's actually screwdrivers in. Where is it again? Oh yeah. There you go. Oh, you've got screwdrivers, huh? Here's the camera. It's handy. So you have that as well. This is definitely going to be coming with me on camping, for cutting timber and things like that. And then there's my trusty one. Like that. I've had this for a while now, and it's the same make as the axe. The most handiest tool I've ever had. Now it doesn't have as much stuff as the other thing now. You know, you've got your can openers, your can opener, bottle opener, and you've got a screwdriver as well. I won't show you all of it. It's basically the same as the axe. It's made by Rover Tack. That's the name of the company. I really like their stuff. Like, I mean, this is nice and durable. I use it for everything. I use it for work. I use it for farming. I use it for camping as well. It's brilliant. So yeah, if you're ever looking for a good knife, guys, go to Rover Tack. They're really good. So anyway, this is nearly boiled. I won't bother boiling it all the way. We know it's working. So I'm just going to turn it off. Yeah, I love that. I'll just put that back, guys. So yeah, probably all wondering what kind of tent I'm going to be bringing. I'm going to be bringing my the newest of my tents, which is what's the name of it again? I keep forgetting the name always. The Flaccid, some name like that. I know there's a guy actually. Wow, that's hot. I'll leave it cool down actually. There's a guy who's I watch a lot of his camping videos there now and stuff. He's a Northern Irish guy. Craig, I think his name is, and he actually got one of those tents and was trying it out there a couple of months ago, and I messaged him and I said, yeah, I have the same tent and I've used it out, and I said, we're both saying how good it is and because of how cheap it is as well. Well, it was at the time. I think it went up in price since. He was lucky. He actually got it way cheaper than I did. Yeah, it's a great tent. I mean, my dream tent has always been like a what's it called again? The Fox 2 or the Fox 1 and the Fox 2. I have a friend of mine who's another YouTuber. Actually, he has them there now, and they're great tents all the way. He said that, like, if I do get any money, I have to get one. So we'll see. So anyone, yeah, if anyone's interested in this charity, it's going to be a charity walk from one side of the Caha Mountains to the other side. I think I was kind of trying to make a route of what it would be like. So it'll be kind of going from Adrigole all the way to somewhere near, close to Ballivonie, I think. I need to click it again. But my the fella who's doing it with me, doing the walk, there probably will be more. I'm hoping there will, but he's going to be the main guy with me. We're going to be doing it together, kind of. So he's helped me with the routes and stuff like that, and where we should do it and all that. So I'm looking forward to it, and he's looking forward to it too, because this is the kind of stuff that we used to do when we were younger, me and him. So he's a good pal of mine, and we've done lots of stuff like this. And this is kind of something we've been dying to do, because he's been dying to do something like this since he came back home. Now I've been doing it bits and pieces here and there, but I haven't really done a proper wild camp. But I will probably do it before we do this, just so I can get a feel. I know what it's going to be like. So yeah, fingers crossed, guys. I'm looking forward to it. When does that cool down a bit? Yeah, it is. That's the problem about these. After using it, you have to wait for it to cool down, because if you catch it, it's going to burn the hand off you. But yeah, I'm actually proud of this, guys. It's really, really cool.
Riley. Yeah? Come here.
Put this back. This is my wife in the background in here. Still never mind. Burnt hands everywhere, guys.
Hi guys, so this is what the
cool
route
down
looks
then,
like.
and then I'll go back
That'll be going. I think it's about
Maybe that made more
40
sense, guys. Huh?
kilometers long. And yeah, like I said, it's somewhere. It's going to be from the Hungry Hill all the way to Ballivonie. So it should take about maybe 2 to 3 days. I'm not sure. It's quite a long hike, and like, yeah, it'll probably be summertime anyway that I'll be doing it.